It's been almost 2 years since the last date night video. Most people who subscribe to this channel weren't even around for the last one. I even got this comment last week asking if Brie and I are still together. And to answer that question, I have the perfect dish. Enchiladas, divorciadas. All right, clickbait time is over. Brie is still right there, but we did just get back from our honeymoon in Mexico, so this is technically still a fitting dish. Yes, we did get married in 2020, but between COVID and work, we've just barely gotten around to taking a vacation, so excuse me if making a date night vid wasn't top priority. Today, I'm making a weeknight version of enchiladas, and since enchiladas like French toast or Thanksgiving stuffing are best made with a stale carbohydrate, it's a good recipe for people who buy their corn tortillas at a grocery store, which are pretty stale to begin with. That probably sounds really snobby, but to make up for it, I'm using a pre-made sauce, and that's for 3 reasons. 1, enchiladas divorciadas are half red and half green, which today I'm not willing to make 2 batches of sauce with 1 blender. 2, it's still mucho autentico, even if you use pre-made ingredients. And if you disagree, I've got some Goya Juanitas and El Pato to sell you. And 3, even though date night started off as a showcase of impressive meals to cook for a date, I'm married now, and so I'm contractually obligated to dial all my romantic effort down by at least 75%. I will pour each enchilada sauce into a shallow bowl and preheat a teaspoon of oil in a non-stick pan to medium-low heat. Dip a tortilla in the sauce and then lay it in the pan. Wet sauce meeting hot oil is always going to be messy. Things will start splattering pretty violently, but you probably don't have access to a giant comal with a recessed center like the Mexican street vendors. If you do have a really well-seasoned, flat-bottomed wok that wouldn't stick, that would actually be perfect. The high walls would contain all the splattering oil. If you had any cooked chicken or shredded beef, this would be the time to drop a small amount into the tortilla. Today, it's just gonna be a slice of queso Oaxaca, a nice melting cheese. You can fold these in half or into thirds to get more of a rolled shape. It'd be natural to think that tongs are the best tool for this part, but it leads to way too much breakage. I'd strongly suggest that you use 2 little spatulas instead. Once the cheese is melted and the tortilla has a nicely crusted layer of cooked sauce on both sides, move it onto an oven-safe serving platter. You can try doing 2 or 3 at a time depending on your dexterity and pan size, and when you're satisfied with how many reds you've made, wipe the pan down, add more oil, and do it all over again with the green sauce. By the time you've made a whole batch, most of them have definitely gone cold. I spoon a tiny bit of extra sauce onto the top of each one and then put the whole platter in the oven on warm while I get the finishing touches prepped. And that starts with thinly shredded iceberg. Cabbage is a good choice too, but I don't like that sort of squeaky chew in something like this and prefer the crispy, watery nature of lettuce instead. Get some pickled onions or thinly sliced raw ones. I've got some queso fresco here as a mild garnish that pops against the enchilada sauce, but you could use crumbled cotija cheese for some added funk or just a drizzle of crema if that's what you've got. A sliced and salted avocado and a big pinch of minced cilantro is all that's left to prep until the enchiladas are warm all the way through. Just take it out, careful, the plate is hot, fan 1 avocado half on each side, sprinkle crumbled queso fresco over the whole platter, followed by the cilantro and a big pile of lettuce in the center. This makes for a visually striking plate of food, and since there are 8 tortillas on this platter, it is mighty filling on its own. No need for chips or rice on the side. Maybe some beans would be good, but remember, 75% less effort. It's dinner time. We've got a lot of catching up to do. It's been like 2 years.
Yeah.
We haven't even done this in this house before. It's a very janky setup. Our microphone is dangling from a stick. So the divorciadas refers to the red and the green being separated or divorced, but I've seen these be called Christmas style as well, which is a lot more palatable.
That works both. It works for both.
It's been a while, huh? Still rusty.
It works for this time period in multiple ways. Also,
What you got there?
Poya!
Poya?
Poya! I'm so excited to try it.
Why are you saying it like that?
I'm so excited to try it.
This is the first time for me.
And our wonderful friend,
Alejandro from Mexico.
got it for us. Thanks, Alejandro.
What flavor is it?
Don't know.
We never even got to talk about the wedding.
Oh my
I
gosh.
should put some footage of it up.
Yeah, you should. People would probably love that.
Height of COVID.
Height of COVID.
Chopped our guest list from like, what, 200 to...
No. We had a guest list of 130.
And then that got chopped down to what?
30, which
yeah.
was just immediate family and our bridal party. That was it.
Her grandmas were the flower girls, and they wore floral face shields as they threw the petals down the aisles. Probably the most unforgettable part was our first dance. We asked that Hans' Good Together, right?
Yep.
No, Warm on a Cold
Warm
Night.
on a Cold Night.
Be played for our first dance. And the DJ started playing a remix version of it, which we did not know existed. It's got Amine doing rap verses on top of it. And there are several instances of him saying, wife beater, whoa, wife beater. And we thought we were being pranked for a second. We're like, what is this? Run over to the DJ booth, like, do you have the real version of the song? He's like, I thought this was it. So, quick audible, Sade.
Also memorable was the peach cobbler we served as dessert. Delicious.
Telling everybody there was an after party and then finding out that we didn't actually purchase the after party package.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Whoops.
What was the best thing about the honeymoon?
We took salsa lessons, a mixology class, made bracelets, watched shows.
We had a great time.
The most exciting thing we ate there was the ceviche negro, which was a black ceviche that I'm still trying to reverse engineer.
Yeah, it was incredible. The juicy bits of lobster.
It was shrimp.
I think there was lobster in it.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to eat everything all over again.
You have to love somebody to stay in that hotel because the bedroom had a porthole that allows you to see directly into the toilet.
That's not what it was for. It was to watch the TV.
Nobody wants to watch a TV from the shower on mute.
People do, yeah.
People who sit on beds want to watch people on the toilet via the pooper peeper. So, now that you are part of the family business, you want to try your hand at doing an ad read?
I'd love to.
You know how these start, right?
Hear ye, hear ye.
No, you're doing it all wrong. Warby Parker has paid to be mentioned at the end of this video.
Warby Parker is committed to providing exceptional vision care online and in stores, offering eyeglasses, sunglasses.
I'm just gonna try these on the whole time you're doing the ad read.
Eye exams and contact lenses. Glasses start at $95, including prescription lenses.
You can try a at-home try-on box with 5 pairs for free. You don't have to pay anything to get the box shipped to you. This is my second box because I wasn't quite sure on the first box, so I ordered another one. If you have an iPhone 10 or newer, you can skip all this and just do it all on your phone, by the way. Please continue.
Don't let your FSA or HSA dollars go to waste. Put them to good use on Warby Parker prescription glasses, prescription sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams.
Try 5 pairs of glasses for free at warbyparker.com/netshack. And don't forget to tell us how Bree did on her very first ad deal. I am not above divorce if you vote her out.
What the? Do you think Elvis is alive?
Why wouldn't he be?
Well, because he died.
Oh, then no.
Do you know that he was died, honey?
Yeah, I know that he was dead.
Oh, okay. Well, he was died. He just died.
Oh.
Yeah.